Huntingdon train attack. Huntingdon. The hunting us. The clue is in the title. 10 injured. 10 stabbed. Could have been a lot more. Luckily, no fatalities. Now, when this came on the news feed last night, obviously we all said to ourselves, black and brown person, Muslim, either an immigrant or a child of an immigrant. They're the three markers in this, and we'll find out if we're correct. The reports are it was a black man. We don't know yet if he's Muslim, and we don't know if he's an immigrant or a child of an immigrant, but that will come out over the next few days. The trains are not safe. Walking your dog is not safe. Sending your children to school is not safe. Going shopping is not safe. Walking the streets at night if you're a woman is not safe. Basically, nothing is safe in the UK. Train attacks is something we've seen across Europe. We've not had one here yet, as far as I can remember. But can you imagine being trapped? Being trapped on a train, and you know the lunatic is over there, and he's coming for all of you. The fear, the panic. Must be horrendous. Nowhere to run. All you can do is move down the carriage, knowing you're going to be stabbed eventually if the train doesn't stop, if the guy isn't overpowered. I can't imagine the fear that you must feel inside for that. But why have we got this? We keep asking the same questions at every attack. The same questions. Why did people blow up the Manchester Arena? Why did we blow up buses and tubes in London? Why? 3 little girls stabbed last year to death. Why? Bombs going off. Knife attacks. Why? We keep asking the same question. Why? 1 minute. Oh. And then we look back in anger. Or we don't look back in anger. That's what I should say. Don't look back in anger. And what's quite ironic about this, and we'll see if it really is ironic, was yesterday was the start of Islamophobia Awareness Month. We're aware now, aren't we, of Islam? Yesterday we were. Those people on the train were, if it turns out to be an Islamist attack. And I'd put money on it. Of course I'd put money on it. Because for the last 30 years, all attacks are Islamist attacks. Before that, it was IRA. It was white Christians. That's not to say no one else causes atrocities. Every race, every society is capable of atrocities. It just happens that at this moment in time, for the last 30 years, it's Islam, it's Muslims. That's not racist, Islamophobic. I'm just stating a fact. And if this guy does turn out to be black, Muslim, immigrant, then people will be saying, Nick, you're like Nostradamus. You can predict the future. You knew. How did you know? It's not hard to guess, is it? Because it's called pattern recognition. Humans are very good at pattern recognition. Especially when it contains danger. That animal looks nice and cuddly. Look at that bear. Aren't bears lovely? Let's go stroke that bear in the woods. Oh, it's ripped my arm off. I might not pet a bear again in the woods. Pattern recognition. That's why we don't eat certain stuff. That's why we're afraid of spiders. That's why we're afraid of, other things. It's because it's been built into us over millennia to keep us alive. And that's why we see a terrorist attack now. That's why we automatically go black or brown, Muslim, immigrant. That's not because we're racist. It's because we've seen the patterns. And we know it's happening all the time across the Western world. But it's happening across the world. But it's always happened in Africa and Asia. But in Europe and the West, this is a virtually new thing for us. And we keep letting more of them in. We keep letting more of them in every single day. The whole of Europe. We can't stop it because our politicians, I was going to say can't stop it. The real answer is don't want to stop it. Is this the turning point? Is this the atrocity that changes the country? I don't think it is. Because, let's be honest, it's not bad enough, is it? 10 people have been stabbed. No one's died. No. If we can allow hundreds of thousands of young girls to be gang raped over decades and we did nothing, then are we going to do something about Mr. Stabby on a train? If we let another immigrant blow up the Manchester Arena and kill 22 people and we did nothing about that, do you think stabbing 10 people on a train is going to change what we want to do? No. If we killed 54 people in London by blowing up buses and the underground, see where I'm going with this? This isn't going to change anything by itself. It's an extra straw on the camel's back. And eventually the camel's back will break, but I don't think it's this incident. This is just a wake-up call to us all. You can't walk your dog. You can't use a train. Don't go on the Christmas markets. That's a target. Germany now are cancelling lots of their Christmas markets because they can't keep people safe. We've got kids being stabbed to death. We had 12 and 13-year-olds stabbing each other at Manchester Piccadilly station the other day. The biggest train station in Manchester, stabbing each other. That's how dangerous our cities have become. And it's virtually all down to mass immigration. That's the root cause of all our problems. And the few problems it's not the root cause of, mass immigration just makes it worse anyway because of the increased numbers. We've got weak politicians. We've got unpatriotic politicians. And us, the average person, the average citizen in the country, most of us still don't see what's going on. And most of us, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. It'll never happen to me until it happens to you. Let's wait and see. More information going to come out of this over the next couple of days. Let's wait and see if I'm right. And I'll do another video if I'm right. I'll do one anyway, if I'm right or wrong. But let me leave you with the 3 points again. 3 points when it comes to atrocities in the UK. Black or brown person, Muslim, immigrant or child of an immigrant. I've laid it out. We will wait and see. The country's dying. We're dying, aren't we? Literally dying. And being assaulted. Can't go on. The government has to close the borders. The government has to start mass deportations of all illegals, of all foreign criminals, and then we can look at our immigration policy. My immigration policy is easy. No more immigrants, that's it. But can we just agree with deport all illegals and deport all foreign criminals? Can we just agree on them 2 points and we can have the arguments for other points afterwards? But for God's sake, let's try to save this country and let's try to save some lives. Please subscribe. See you next time.